Hello and welcome to Andrew's Great Outdoor Adventures. These are the great outdoors and I am in fact Andrew. Now it's cheesy. What are you gonna do? I gotta come up with something. We're back out here with our 22 long rifle series. We have our Savage Model 64. We're gonna be continuing to doing some testing, some shooting, all sorts of different stuff. What we're really out here to do, because we're on our way to Halloween, is we're going to be making some jack-o'-lanterns. So we're near our targets on our short range. Interesting one today is this. Now it has masking on it. We'll just peel this off. It's clear. This is ballistic glass. Well, it's not even ballistic glass. This is ballistic plastic. But this is basically what they're using, you know, your casinos and stuff like that. This is your security glass. It's supposed to be able to stop a bullet. We're going to fire some 22s at it today, short range, only about 14 yards, works out to a little over 40 feet. And then we'll be putting the same piece out in a long range and shooting it at 60 yards. And seeing what our 22 long rifle does to this. I have more of this stuff. We're going to be using this more and more times. We're going to be using the other plastic in a lot more of these videos, just simply because it's cool and I can get my hands on it. Whatever else I can get my hands on too, we're going to shoot. We're going to do lots of cool stuff. So, oh, this scope is terribly set up. Who did this? Let's hit that cutting board a few times. Or maybe not. Misfire. Oh, just about took out the camera with the first shot. Damn. Shoot the puck board. There we go. Shoot puck board again. Alright, let's hit that ballistic glass and see what we got there. Hit the ballistic. Knocked it over. Hell with it. Buckboard. I think we might have almost hit that camera again. Ah, I stepped in the pumpkin guts again. Hi. Alright. Whoa. Wasp, go away. Alright, first thing we shot was our cutting board. Got a nice clean little hole, but it didn't go all the way through. Got a little bump on the back side there. I don't know if you can see that. Here's our puck board. When you put a few in the same spot, they'll rip through. Hey, look at that one. I hit it when it was flat. Kind of zipped through. Looks like it ducked in and then came back out. Disregard this hole. This is from another. But anyway, these are all 22 long rifle. You can see them all again on the backside, all bubbled out. Alright. Our ballistic glass at 14 yards, 22 long rifle. 40 feet. Maybe this is only 1.25 inches. I thought it was 1.5 inches. Anywho, it stopped at 22. We basically only went in 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, no, not even, 1/4 inch, basically, was how deep she went. We'll hit it a couple more times on the short range, just because I want to waste some ammo. First shot anyways, we'll see if it bounces out of the way. If it bounces out of the way, we'll only send one. If it doesn't bounce out of the way, then we'll send a couple more. We'll see how she goes. Okay, here we go. Range is hot. I still don't like the way this scope is set up, but we'll deal with it. It's kind of tipped. We'll see if we can hit it again, right in between the first and that shot. Oh, we stood it back up. Hit it once more. I didn't like the way that sounded. We got a ricochet. Alright, let's empty it out. Clear. Okay, we just ripped off 10. Picked up our targets. Again, puckboard. It's got a lot more holes in it, but only a few are escaped. Once they start to combine in the same area, then they'll start to punch through. As you can see, the cutting board, I had another one, but it's not even bulged out in the back as much. Anyways, here's our ballistic material. This was my first shot. No, this was the first shot on the first round. On that second round, shooting at just this starting at this ballistic plastic. This was the first shot, then it tipped forward. This one came down into the wood, which rocked it backwards, and then this one was the ricochet that made the noise and went the other direction. Now we're going to take this same piece down to the 60-yard range. We're going to flip it over and we're going to shoot the 22 at this part of it, and this is going to be our sample board for what this can stop. Maybe I'll bring it back to the short range and we'll get like super duper up close to it. We'll do a point blank too. Going live. Probably not the brightest idea. Let's make this weapon safe. Clear. This is our shot right here. So I'd have to honestly say that's probably less penetration closer than it was at distance. I had shrapnel come back at me. That's why I said it probably wasn't that smart. So when it comes to this stuff, somebody comes at you with a 22 long rifle, I'd say you're pretty safe. I don't know, probably be pretty scary still. All right, we're set up on our long range now, 60 yards. We have our ballistic plastic down there. Got our 22 long rifle, full magazine, 10. Aguila rounds again, 40 grain. We're gonna hit our ballistic plastic a couple times. We'll see if it stands up or not. And we'll see what our 60-yard result is. Yeah, we'll take the brake clean can out too. Retrieved our plastic. Surprisingly enough, even at 60 yards, it's a little less penetration, a little less, but not a lot. We can see through the side here basically how deep we're going. But yeah, and yeah, that's my terrible shooting. I said I got it basically in the top corners. Yeah, well, I'm a little off. Anywho, I'm going to set this up down there again. I'm going to put a couple more rounds into it, just basically to confirm our results. And then we're going to move on to the next part of today, of shooting for today. Yeah, remember, it's October. All right, like I said, we're going to put a couple more on that ballistic plastic. And then we're going to move on to the next challenge. Or, not really a challenge, it's just, well, yeah, it's kind of a challenge. All right. Ballistic. Knocked it over. Try again. Oh, that was a nice one. that's it for that one. That's all she wrote, Bubba. We went and picked up our plastic, our ballistic material. Looks like my scope is, I'm aiming dead center. So we're hitting a little bit to the left there. So might have to do a click or two on the scope there. I want to get it a little bit more accurate for the next challenge that I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm going to make a jack-o'-lantern with the 22 long rifle. So I got the big old tub of 22 long here. And yeah, we're going to make a jack-o'-lantern. It's 60 yards, so this should be interesting. Again, here's our results. Had one rip through the side, had one nick up here. This one's really cool. It's kind of bulging back out. So yeah, we'll take this back to our friends over at Plastics Plus and they can put this on display. Anywho. 22 long. I keep saying anywho. Like I'm some hillbilly. Well, I kind of am a hillbilly. I have our 22 long rifle magazine loaded up with our 40 grain CCI ammunition for cancer, clean 22. They are poly-coated pink, so you don't get lead on your fingers. That's right, I said jack-o'-lantern. Let's do this. We're hot. I think this is going to be a lot more difficult than I think it is. Misfire. Oh. And we're hung too. Great. I'll barely hit it. We'll try it again. Because I'm crazy like that. Go to 50. And then we'll go and see what our jack-o'-lantern result is. Because I feel if we put more than that at it, we're just going to have pumpkin pie down there. Which is not an unpleasant thought, but I don't know. Mouth is terrible. This doesn't even look like a jack-o'-lantern. Alright, that's 50. I tried to make, left eyes and a mouth, and they seem to be going everywhere, so the front really doesn't look like a jack-o'-lantern whatsoever. Like, at all. Just kind of peppered with 22 rounds. We'll go to the back side. It kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern. I don't know. All I have to say, fail. 100% supreme fail. I don't think the wife's going to be happy with that. What do you guys think? Huh? What do you guys think? Think the wife's going to be happy with this jack-o'-lantern? I don't know. Kind of cute, I guess. Jack, okay, buddy. Oh, there's a wasp trying to eat that. I like that. It's okay. I know. We're going to have to put him out of his misery, I think. Sorry, my friend. We tried. Oh, how we tried. Don't look. No, please don't look. Makes it harder while you're looking. hope that didn't hurt. Oh man. Sorry. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to pull through. No, I really do. I think he's going to be all right. Thanks for coming out today. Thanks for joining me at Andrew's Great Outdoor Adventures. We'll have a heck of a lot more adventures as soon as we possibly can. Join me. It's always fun. If there's stuff you want me to shoot, let me know. I'm up for shooting anything. If there's goofy guns you want me to get my hands on and try and shoot, let's do that too. We're going to be doing that later on series. I have a couple of friends that have some pretty interesting things. So, yeah, join me.